Hey everyone, welcome to today's show. We're diving into an exciting story that will hit you right in the feels. As he got up to confront the driver, he realized the truck driver had pulled a disappearing act. Gentai sensed the killer might be on his trail. When he nervously returned to the office, he found two strangers waiting for him like they were catching a bus. Turns out, they were detectives in the case of missing Sula. Earlier, a girl had reported her friend Sula was MIA. Sula had actually called him earlier, alerting him to report if she ever went missing. So, when he couldn't reach her, he dashed to the cops dug through records and found all of Sula's information vanished 4 days ago, prompting an investigation that led them to Gentai's agency. Under questioning, Gentai bluffed his way through. Detective Ensheng took Sula's keycard, clearly headed for snooping at her place. As the police entered Sula's room, nervous Gentai was hiding on the rooftop across the street, playing the role of a surveillance camera. Ensheng found bloodstains under the couch, quickly summoning forensics and a swarm of police to lock down the scene. Gentai began to freak out. He feared being a replacement, images of Sula's tragedy flashing through his mind. Remembering as social media might have clues, he went home to investigate. He watched Sula's tearful live stream where she explained where the charity funds had gone, with netizens roasting her like it was a sad one-man show. Someone named Xiao Xiaozai threw out some exceptionally nasty comments in the live stream, saying he'd poke Sula's eyes out. What a creative thinker. When Gentai clicked on Xiao Xiao's profile, he was shocked to discover he was a little internet celebrity mostly roasting Sula and his streams. But sharp-eyed Gentai noticed Xiao Xiao's eye was even impersonating Sula. His outfit and hairstyle looked like they were twins. Attacking Sula while impersonating her raised red flags for Gentai. Gentai browsed through Xiao Xiao's previous videos and pinpointed his address, planning to take a peek while he was out. Gentai smoothly slipped into Xiao Xiao's room, scouring for clues until he stumbled upon a box stuffed with red envelopes beneath the desk. These red envelopes looked just like the one he received. He instantly concluded that Xiao Xiaozai was the killer. The box also contained several printed chat logs filled with language so intense that even kids under 18 would cover their eyes. Gentai felt a nagging familiarity with the chat logs until he suddenly remembered the username from Sula's comments section. After searching, he found it was Lai Zhongxu, a middle-aged man, particularly dedicated to checking in at Sula's favorite spots. His comments on Sula's posts indicated he was seriously crazy. The guy actually claimed he'd kill her because she didn't reply to him. At this point, Gentai's mind was racing. Could Xiao Xiaozai and Lai Zhongxi be a combo deal? Did they join forces to eliminate Sula? As he returned home pondering the mystery, he immediately sensed something was off. The lights wouldn't turn on, and right by the door stood a pair of men's shoes as if they were waiting for him to return home for dinner. Gentai hastily grabbed a baseball bat, thinking, "This isn't what I wanted." He saw someone entering the house cautiously. Suddenly, the sound of someone entering the passcode at the door startled him. Were VIP dropping by? With a click, the code was entered successfully. He thought, now that's a skilled visitor. At this moment, Gentai didn't dare to open the door, only able to reach through the crack to grab that red envelope. But suddenly, someone from behind strangled him, and the door swung open. Gentai struggled fiercely, but in the scuffle, he accidentally knocked off the hooded figure's helmet. To his disbelief, it was Lai Zhongxu. Hearing Gentai call out his name, Lai panicked and forgot to hide his face. This gave Gentai the chance to escape, and he quickly called Ensheng as he bolted out. Before meeting, the two checked the building's surveillance footage and saw two helmeted figures scaling the wall, sending chills down Gentai's spine. Gentai rushed to confirm, insisting those two were the ones who silenced Sula, and one was Lai Zhongxu. This raised eyebrows for Ensheng, since it was Xiao Xiaozai who reported Sula missing. Why would he be a target? Unable to answer Ensheng, Gentai urged her to return home. On entering, Gentai accidentally flipped the switch and entered the living room. Gentai was left speechless by the sight before him. Lai Zhongxu had hanged himself in his living room as if to say, "Save a spot for me." Ensheng was calling for backup, but Gentai, fighting his fear, wanted to check closer only to spot that pesky red envelope again. He prepared to snatch the envelope away sneakily, but just as he was about to succeed, Ensheng grabbed his hand. When Ensheng opened the envelope, Gentai panicked. The photos felt like radar capturing all his secrets. Ensheng grilled him about sneaking into Sula's place and connected him to Lai Zhongxu. Gentai was flabbergasted, trying to explain he didn't know Lai Zhongxu. But Ensheng produced the photo from the envelope. It was him and Lai Zhongxi together. She also pulled out a shot of Gentai sneaking into Sula's house, and at that moment, Ensheng labeled him a kidnapper. Trying to play the self-defense game, Ensheng donned a serious look, ready to arrest Gentai. In a panic, Gentai knocked Inching out and fled. He grabbed Lai Zhongxi's ID, planning to clock in at his place. Oddly enough, Lai Zhongxi's door was unlocked, as if it had a welcome sign for him. On the table, Gentai found a note with his mother's grave address, causing his heart to skip a beat. He recalled that his mother's urn had been askew. Was all of this the handiwork of Lai Zhongxi? At this point, Gentai could no longer keep calm. Suspecting that Lai Zhongxi had hidden something in the urn, he resolved to rush to the cemetery overnight. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks for your support.